Welcome everybody to the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update for year 2, week number 3. It's been quite a year so far. We've had some fun with some interesting decks in as far as Team Wars goes. But we are, let me make sure I have the dev update. Is this popping up, the dev update? Nice, okay, we got this. Appreciate you guys being here. Mr. Stereo Weed, Psychedelic, Pegs, Caffeinated Bean, No Encontre, Zario. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. This week we have quite a bit to go through. There's a lot of events next week for the dev update that we'll go through. We have a bunch of games to watch for last week, which I don't have super exciting games, but they were pretty decent ones. Rigged. One thing I'm thinking of is if I don't have any necessarily good games in a week, maybe I'll try to find somebody else's good game or something. A lot of people post them online and stuff like that, so we can maybe grab some and show some of those off. But otherwise, welcome. We'll be going through the deck as we normally do. Is the audio coming through? Okay, there you go. Never mind, it was just switching songs. We'll be going through the deck like we normally do, then we'll go through the weekly update, or the dev update. We'll be watching my games from last week, and we'll be going through the deck for this week, as well as looking at kind of the results. So last week, nothing too exciting, except Namblings got second, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the brackets were very weird this week, and it's probably a token to it still being early on in the season, and a lot of the caps that people are getting will be very different than, you know, towards the end of the season. So this week was very strange. Nambling, like 2,900, who knows what 5th place got. Very interesting. But as far as the current standing goes, the only thing that we really care about is this. TMI increases the gap. Now they're up by 100 points. I believe Diretide got second to Illuminati. So that sucks that they still got matched. But Namblings represent indeed, Pegs. Yeah, Discord's being weird for me too. It's not pulling up. So I think there might be an issue. I was gonna post on a couple Discords, like, hey, you know, we're starting the weekly update like I normally do, but I only was able to get it. Hey, what's up, Luke? You can watch the stream while practicing your driver's test. I hope it's the written test. Appreciate you being here though, Luke. And everybody, make sure that you go into your team and you drop the link saying, hey, the weekly update has started. We can, you know, get a outside perspective on decks, and I can give you a, see, I told you this was the right choice. Even Glanzer agrees with me, motherfucker. So go to your team chats and drop the link for the chat. We're gonna try to get the weekly update to be as big as we possibly can, so as many people need to know that this happens every week at 7 p.m. Central. So go get your homies and get them on, baby. All right, so TMI still up. Diretide, not sure what the matchmaking and stuff will change. Maybe TMI will be able to dodge a little, or won't be able to dodge anymore with their 42 members. Who knows? But the changes Buck says are coming might mitigate some of the weirdness in the leaderboard right now, because I think it's pretty understood that Diretide should probably be the 3rd team, if not even the 2nd team after some changes. Capium, thank you for the host. Don't forget to go to your team chats, go to your team discords, go to your team line apps, Facebook messages, whatever it might be, and say the weekly update has started. Go do your part, everybody. All right, so let's move on to the videos from last week, which I don't really remember, so we're pretty much gonna see them. I think we're gonna start with the main ones because they're boring. But I do think I remember my first pushes are like nice pushes, and they just win. So they're slow. What up, bench? Falsetto La Resistance, not looking good based on the green we're seeing in the background. 59.96. That's too bad. Nothing better than watching boring games. Hell yeah. All right, so we got the mind control coming back at us. Interesting. So he just got a lot of fucking energy there with 2 Hermes. That's really funny to me. I should have put my staff out maybe, but I mean, my Hermes died, so like, who cares? So Team P coming at me. I feel like we're pretty safe. That was a weird play. But we're gonna just stack up with our tanks here. They're all a little bit higher leveled, but the Philip gets onto New Kid somehow and takes a bar. No, almost. Oh my lord, look at us. Getting bodied by a noob. Somehow the Philip got attacking on a New Kid. And I think it's the way they pushed each other. I guess he's just not close enough. My Terrence isn't close enough. The top side one? Or the bottom one, I mean? I mean, it looks like he's in front of the New Kid to me. Looks like he's in front of the New Kid to me. Damn, that's just unfortunate. If I would have played PC Principal in front of him, like right here, you know, maybe I would have been better off there. So that's a lesson learned. Definitely made a mistake there. I do this to try to chunk the SCR, but we grab a visitor, which actually does end up being good. Because he will die to that poison. And this one almost dies. Oh no, he does die. Okay, so Marine Craig was a good choice there. I said the visitors would die to it. I said it was gonna be a good choice. So glad we decided to go with that and not the fucking stupid alternative. But as of right now, I'm not in great shape. And this rat might hit New Kid before he dies. Oh God, I was terrified. Oh no! Nice. He got my bar, guys. He got it. The mind control on the Medusa actually gets him the bar lead, but then my Medusa is right next to him. And then Medusa just keeps going. Nothing sauce Medusa. That was really funny to me when that happened. I was sitting there laughing. Oh man, hilarious shit. And then my fucking 6th element just destroys. Poor guy. He played so well. Oh man. Anyway, that was kind of exciting, I guess. Fun to come back from behind. I gotta stop underestimating those green fields. They gotta be pretty good if they're in a gold team, right? Alright, we get to perfect start with staff. We have Kenny and Ike in hand, so we can lead them both. This guy probably knows what's about to happen. But we're gonna leave him, put the Medusa out. Looking pretty good to me so far. Poison the Randy, probably Alien Clyde in front of the Medusa. Alright, no, I probably just dropped 6th element. Yeah. And Bug Splat. Wow, I can't believe you got him. I don't even care. Poison that AC. Go get the visitors. Oh, I got the one that died. Too bad. I was just trying to conserve energy anyway. The Gizmo! Oh, that made me sad, man. You guys are gonna get fucking turned on when you see the Gizmo play on Moody. I was so sad when he played Gizmo right in me. I was like, oh man, you can at least try. Give Gizmo some goddamn respect. Oh, I really PM this guy. Sorry. I was in such a mood when I played my games. This was like 1:30 a.m. Saturday night after the stream. Yeah, Gizmo was great, dude. You'll see it in the Moody games. But we gotta get through these ones. I decided not to do these ones last because they're so fucking stupid sometimes, but sometimes I try to have fun and sometimes I try not to play my legends and stuff so that I don't get like a huge benefit. This hurt my soul too. To do this to that poor little boy. That poor little Gizmo. Now we got 1.5 health left. Or is there Mint Berry Crunch right now, or were those an old pack? Because I haven't bought any recently, no. But if there's one now, I just haven't seen it yet. That level 1 Medusa, man, that regen was just brutal. Gizmo nerf, yeah. There's so many Gizmo behind PC. Dude, yeah. Yeah. I think mine got behind Terrence and Phillip, and the extra like body block of Terrence and Phillip when they like moved around and stuff made my Gizmos get crazy stacked. Put a ninja from the weekend event. Nice. Dude, that's sick. 50% MB packs up right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll probably buy a couple of those. I think I'm only 3 away from level 4, so that sounds good. I'll probably buy them till I miss. That's what I usually do. And if I miss the first one, I buy all 5 of them. Well, the SCR and the TVT pack, nice. So this was just a slaughter fest. Not really much to to commentate over there. All right, let's do the moody ones. No, let's do the Namblings ones, because these were good games, but they weren't necessarily full of gizmos. We have nothing but my time. Finally made it to Monday update stream. Yeah, Def Serial, welcome, man. Is this your first time being here? I don't believe it. See, 1 more for level 4, can't wait. You only need 1? Nice. I should be able to get it to 4, unless I get shit luck. Because I think I only need 3 or 2. 2? I think I'm 6 of 8. I think I'm 6 of 8. Because I got Mint Berry Crunch from like a free pack the other day. Man Bear Crunch! Put that Alien Clyde out. Slam that Alien Clyde! Do it, baby! Yeah! You know it's the right play if you think of it twice. Because that's the only way you're dealing with that level 4 fucking sick, sexy nun, man. You got shit, man! You got shit! Uh-oh. 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 No, don't do it. Oh, yeah. Look at that level 4 just bodying everybody I put in front of him. Damn, the poison. It always sucks when there's a poison as an option when you're running a bunch of base level cards, because they're all gonna fucking die, you know? Like, you don't really have a chance. Luckily, I killed that fucking visitor there. Whale in stream? Nah, I don't whale on stream. The problem with these games, one of these games is a loss. I only got 1 loss on the Adventure Lock, but I think it might be this one actually. The level 4 epics are just tough to deal with. I only had 1 loss, and I had 1 win that I thought was gonna be a loss, and it didn't record because I just went right into the next one, and I didn't click record again because we just wasn't thinking. So by the time, like, I had already come back from a 2-bar loss and was about to win when I looked over and realized it wasn't recording yet, and I was like, God damn it. So I did have 1 really sick win on this account that I missed, so it's my fault. But let's see how Robo does against these rats. Can we pull it? Oh, we kill them all! I was scared there, man. I was scared. We got the Bebe coming out. The poison is gonna be brutal here. Can we get some new kid chips? No new kid damage. Oh, can the Vizzies? No, the level 4 just enough. Did get the Medusa though, that's pretty important. The 1 visitor alive to get a couple more hits on Medusa. Hopefully that poison will kill her now. Very, very, very hopeful. Oh, thank God. All right, now we don't really have a choice but PC principle here. A good mind control might work, but I gotta keep them away. I can't risk them getting too close. Now we do have the rats coming out. That 1 rat getting behind, gets 1. Oh, does not get 1 shot off. Would have helped towards the chip here. Might have even chipped him with 1 rat hit. I don't know how much rats have at level 6. Do I have 79? Ooh, it might be close. But that TNP was the last Hail Mary effort, and they do kill my Marine Craig, who was kind of the only thing that was there. Oh, and the level 2. I knew we should have gotten him to level 3. Oh, but we're able to survive. No, the little choir boy that could. The Bebe, just not enough attack to deal. Now we're on the absolute offensive. We got 79 seconds to make something happen. He's gonna play behind. Misjudged the Bebe attack at level 4. Every time we dropped rats, the visitors were there. Just an unfortunate matchup. That level 4 sexy nun Randy was really hard to deal with. But the rest of them, I think we had pretty good matchups. I am sad I missed that one game that was really solid. Came back from behind. I whirled the hankies on the cheapest offers ever. The hankies are the good ones. He'll always be good, you know? You can use them in any deck. Look at this fucking matchup, guys. What? What? That's why I played the level 1 6 element, because I wanted it to be fair. I figured he was playing all base cards, so I was gonna try to not play the PC principle. And I was right. So we're gonna play visitors, and then we're gonna play staff. I don't know, probably mind control or something. We're trying to do it base cards. Yeah, I really am trying to do it base level cards. Oh, this ends up working all right. We get a chip on New Kid, we kill the Medusa, and we kill the rats. He mind controlled my bitch, PC principal. I changed the rules! Gizmo, no! Satan was my TVT and Manbear Crunch was Battle Pass. Oh, nice. Nice. The robot lives! The robot lives! And the rats come right at the end. We gotta wait. Put that Bebe out. PC Principal will take the shots. Bebe, 45 at a time. Helping make PC Principal's job a little easier. Too many legends to remember. Yeah, Pigs is getting lucky. That free-to-play luck. That one was pretty easy. Alright, this one looks like it might have been a little bit tougher. Hey, Albie boy, say hello to the stream, bubba. Everybody, welcome. This is Albus Percival Wolford Brian Dumblecat. And he's the cutest little fucker you'll ever see. Wave. Wave to this camera. I love this little boy. Are you ready for your new houseboat? Are you ready? You ready for a house to have stairs to run up? Alright, we start with the staff. Base level still does its job. See if we could get anything with the Marine Craig, but he doesn't play the rats. We are gonna put it back because we're gonna just slow play this bitch. Trying to get as many chips as we can because we're not gonna get a lot of them. 60 damage per, not terrible. The Bebe got stacked and he gets fucking collided. That was real tough, real tough. We got that level 3. Hopefully this works out. The mind control on the SCR. He doesn't want to freeze his own SCR, I guess. He does end up doing it. We're gonna put the PC Principal behind. Might have been a mistake. Can our base level visitors clean up? Did we lose the bar? Oh, we're gonna lose this bar. Oh no, can we counter? I don't know if we can counter against the level 3. Albus, knock it off. Hey, quit fucking with shit. The level 3, we got the Moo-Moos coming through. 6 PC Principal on the top though. He put Hermes on the bottom. Does he have any energy? What's this guy doing? We got the level 6 TNP coming at him too. The mind control on the PC Principal actually kind of helps me out. Segments him, maybe he'll survive. The New Kid blasted. Terrence and Phillip are about to schmack. Can we do it? No, he does still get hit. We do get that 1 energy from the Ike. We put the Bebe behind him. Maybe Bebe can clean up another win behind PC Principal. Plus 102, 109. Is that what PC Principal is? 114, something like that. Can't mind control him. Bebe's dead, but PC Principal takes it home. Easy wins for the Namblings. I can't set that one. Oh, I got my ass beat. I might have been able to win that one, but I fucked up. All right, now we got some moody action, baby. These is what you've been looking for. The Gizmo action in Team Wars, baby. Moody fuck it head. Quacky 37. Lead with the Hermes. He's level 4, so it's a decent start. The Mimsy isn't gonna stop me. The TNP do though, but we do get that 1 hit off, which is gonna be pretty good. I think that he's level 5 on Namblings. I'm not sure, but we do get the Gizmo killed with it. See if we can defend our range cards here and deal with the Mimsy. Look at all these Gizmos coming. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them all. Gonna see if we can get stacked with Bebe. The Gizmos, poison them all. I didn't even need to do that because they were all dying anyway, but... See, the Gizmos, once you get that many Gizmos, they all have like 1 health, like literally. So Gizmo should have a... Nice job, baby. Gizmo should have a... like a minimum health. So like maybe they end at like 100 and 100 or something like that. Or 50-50 or something like that. Something at least somewhat worthwhile. Because as of now, if you're sitting at what, 100? After the first one, you're at 100. That's the next one, 50-50. By the time you're the 3rd generation Gizmo, you're at like 25 attack, and it's just not 25 health. Gets, at a certain point, gets one shot by New Kids. And New Kid has a nice glitch. Gizmo won me that one. New Kid has a nice glitch where if it one-shots somebody, it can like instantly attack the next guy. It's really fucking weird. What's up, Savage? Welcome. Welcome. Gizmo is dead. I mean, you saw that he just won me that game. I don't know if you were watching. He was clearly the last card I played before I won, which clearly indicates that he was the reason for winning. Sorry, I sneezed. While like mid-type. Inliner from Prairie is representing his team as good as he can at rank 5172. Like Silver League, dude, is a fucking joke because anyone who's anyone is up in fucking gold. Because every team will get to gold eventually. Namblos will be gold eventually. We got 4th this week. We still didn't lose crowns. All right, here's my chance. The Gizmos are gonna get fucked because of the robot. The level 4 program is actually what we need to spend some of our energy on. Once the freeze is out of the way, Gizmo has a little bit more rain. That level 2 SCR is enough to do some damage. Use the fucking Gizmo, dummy! I was waiting for the regen energy or something, I don't know. Gotta wait though. Once he starts putting stuff on damage, boom! Regen. Boom, snake regen, nothing. Boom, regen, nothing. New Kid, nothing. Oh look, one of them survived with the regen! Let's go, Gizmo, rebuild, baby, level 5, getting stacked. Oh, the poison on the rat, let's go, regen. Cycle all the way back to regen, keep them coming, don't turn them into cocks. Bebe's behind, is good. We gonna have somebody else survive or are they all gonna die? Shenanigans! Oh, Savage Killer, thanks for the subscription, baby. Appreciate ya. Or is it gifted? No, that was you. That was you, baby. Is that your Twitch Prime? And Moody taking in the shenanigans with that Gizmo. I don't want to say that Gizmo really won that game because I think when it came down to it, I think quite possibly Bebe won that one. But let's get a sub loot box out to Savage Killer. Get those buckets. If you don't know what buckets are, check out Loyalty in chat. LaForce, what's going on, buddy? Wait till you see the first post on the update. Oh boy, I'm excited. I actually don't know anything about the update. I'm going in completely blind. Everything. All right, Namblos. Number 3, Moody coming in. This one is also full of Gizmo, I believe. Like, what's up, buddy? Good game earlier. Did you see my, oh, did you see it? You're gonna see it later. I don't want to mention it right now yet. I want to surprise people with that deck. I was practicing it. We're gonna play it after this stream, after the weekly update. We're gonna stream a little bit longer and keep playing some South Park because there's an event today, so it's worth a little bit of the grind. So the Hermes once again comes in clutch. He doesn't assassin step correctly. Be on the lookout for the Glanzer Gaming assassin step de facto guide. We're working on that. It's gonna be the if so facto. I don't know what word I'm using. It's gonna be the absolute. Look at this. The Gizmo got stuck behind the visitor, so he's fucking just chilling back there. Hey, that's some pro Gizmo shit, baby. All right, let's do this. We got that regen on the front ones. Use it, baby. Nothing stopping me except a Gizmo, I guess. Fuck. The only thing that sucks is that the Gizmo, but look, they all died. Nope, one of them's alive, baby. Let's go. Two of them's alive. One of them didn't even get hit. Oh no, one of them just came out like midway through the air or something. Double Gizmo action coming, baby. This one might survive the New Kid Blast. If we had Mintberry Crunch, they might be able to survive him. Wasn't he an option? Shit, should have done it. Oh, the Gizmo's taking another bar. This guy's having fucking nightmare flashbacks to fucking Gremlins. Should have Marine Craig'd the rats. Missed the opportunity. Did catch 2 of them though. Beautiful shots by the Marine Craig. He would have dealt with them with his body, but hey, what up, Wames? We got those Gizmo fucking... I gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to the beginning, because this Gizmo play... We played Gizmo at like 10 seconds or some shit like that, and he took 2 bars. Watch how long he's alive. Somebody get a timer for me. Somebody get a timer for how long Gizmo's alive. So we get the Kenny out, and then we defend with the visitors, and then we put Gizmo right away, don't we? No, we put him first? No, we don't. Yeah, we put the visitors, then we put Ike, maybe? No, we put Bebe. No, we put rats, you're right. I don't know why I didn't put the rats in front of the Hermes, but I think I wanted all 4 of them alive. Wasn't worried about 1 hit from Hermes, I was worried about 5 hits from... So there it is. We played them at 237. Remember that. Oh, nice play into the rats, Hercules. That was real intelligent. Fucking top-notch talent, this one. Get the robot in there to help take stuff away from Gizmo. Probably a little early on that, but it ended up working out. Kept the visitor alive, actually, more than anything. All right, 237, remember. That's 20 seconds of Gizmo health. That's a lot for an assassin, guys. See if you get all the way around. Like Phone Gods, but clean. I like Phone Gods. His little Medusa is funny. But I threw this together like right before I did the update for the first time, and I ended up sticking with it because it was pretty good. Part of me wants to change how they overlap, and then do the background differently, but other than that, I like it. I like having the background scrolling, the South Park scrolling only on this part, and then the background is the checkered red shit. Anyway, this motherfucker kept fighting. Good for him. Good for him. Keep me away from that point if you can. But that was last week's games. Quite entertaining. Hey, Gaston Flightus, welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription, and welcome to the weekly update. Week 2.3. Oh, that was a bunch of gifted ones. I gotcha. Friar Pop, non-Gaston Soup, It's Just Buck, and Black Spidey getting the subs. What up, Friar Pop? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna drop those loot boxes and stuff on you later, man. Oh no, I didn't want to give one to Buck, lol. That's hilarious. Friar Pop, welcome in, no, appreciate that. Hey now, trying to at all. Pegs, good to see you, Buck. I don't think Buck's actually here. Buck was here like 2 streams ago on like Saturday or Friday or something like that. Right at the end of the stream, because his time, it's like if I stay up on to like 2, he could maybe pick up the pick up my stream like when he's at lunch or something. But the way that sub gifting does is it'll try to prioritize people who are in chat that aren't subbed, but otherwise it'll just pick some random viewer. So Buck just got randomly randomly picked. But known getting it is awesome. Soup, It's Just Buck, Black Spidey, Friar Pop, that's a nice group of 5. Appreciate it, man. Ma for the win. Didn't get the sub, unfortunately. That's why Caffeinated Bean used to do all the time. I was like, just pick somebody in chat and do it. Like when you do it random, it'll pick some random fucking lurker that doesn't even know who I am. Good, thanks, Friar Pop. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I bought a house. It's official. I just gave my realtor the earnest money check this afternoon. I have to meet with my banker soon, but I'm far approved for the loan, right? So we just have to talk about like down payment, you know, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have plenty in savings to deal with closing. Debating pulling 10K out of my IRA to drop a down payment, but we can talk about after the weekly update, which we're going to continue with the deck choices for this week, which actually would be week 2.3? Or was last week week 2.3? Am I 1 week behind because I missed a week? Let me do some sleuthing. Last week was week 2, oh, okay, it's at the bottom. Week 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so this is week 3. We're right. So the upcoming week for this one is week 3. So we have this week superhero or adventure, which is really good news for Namblings because some people have you got a new house a few months ago. Nice. Yeah, we close in March, so still a few months of slumming it in the apartment before we can move over, but I'm excited for it. There's a not yet, Greglar. I'm excited for it. There's a basement area perfectly for my stream room. I'm gonna have a wall that's gonna be painted green screen so that I can put like chat scrolling up the wall or like music visualization or something like that. Shit I'm excited for. I have an idea for lighting already, and in the background we'll have a bunch of like lighting and figurines and fun shit like that. So I'm so fucking stoked. And then we'll have like, that'll be like one little area, and then in the basement I'll cordon it off with my desk, I think, my L desk. And then in the other side, there'll be like couch and like TV, stuff like that. That'll be like the green room. And so people could fucking come hang out. We got 2 extra bedrooms. Come hang out, fucking co-op stream, sleep in my bedroom, and then, you know, get blazed in the green room. Oh, shit. Excited for the green screen. Who do I dev for? What do you mean dev for? All right, where's my little thing? Oh shit, it's not letting me move it. There we go, boom. All right, so first choice. Now, I just want to say that these choices this week were pretty solid. I like them. I think there's some good choices between, you know, basically just like what level do you have and stuff like that, so. Oh yeah, I'm a developer. I just work for a small company based out of the Midwest. I don't want to name them on stream, but you could probably find it pretty easily. I don't hide who I am on Facebook. So. All right, so we start off with Ike and Chaos. I think Chaos is a fantastic card. The only thing that Chaos is negative is that you can't lead a game with him. Ike, you can lead a game with him and it gives you the advantage of them having to play into it. But you could have Sally or Rats to lead out. You kind of want to keep the Rats though. So I think Ike might be a better play for most teams this week. You're kind of lacking in starting cards this week. You don't really want to play Sam butt naked and just get lightning bolted. Or fireballed potentially. You don't, I mean, I guess Garrison, if you pick Garrison, he'd be a decent starting card. Murph, not a bad starting card. So there are a couple good starting cards, but there's no good assassin start. You don't really want to lead with the Rats most of the time. You want to keep them for defense if you can. And with Storyteller as an option, you don't want to lead Rats and they just drop a Storyteller on you. But going to be an expensive deck either way, Greglar, I 100% agree. There's not much you can do about that. Having the spells will help mitigate that a bit because you'll be able to kind of remove energy as it comes, but it's tough. It's gonna be tough, man. It might be who gets their Mysterion out sooner in the game, depending on what rank you're playing at. You know, if you're playing level 2-3 Mysterion level, maybe not, but if you're playing level 4-5 Mysterion, that's gonna be a brutal card. There's no way to remove him at all. Not a single way in this game can you take Mysterion out of play. So you want to get him out as soon as you can, honestly, even if it might not necessarily be the best play at the time. Def hasn't even tried Garrison yet. Tom to start's not bad too. If they happen to not have Lightning Bolt in hand, they're kind of fucked. Not a terrible play, I agree. Could be way worse because you can defend him pretty easily too. You just don't want to get Inkened or Fireball or something like that, but getting Mysterion to 6, yeah, just for you, Friarpot. Chaos is the best choice. I think at a high level, Chaos would be the best choice, yeah. Even if it's level 4 versus level 6, Chaos could help stop the Sam. I think more overall teams might pick Ike because of the familiarity, but I do think, yeah, I agree with you. I think Chaos is probably the better choice if you're trying to build the absolute best deck. You know, irregardless of level and stuff like that. But even so, level 3 and 4 Chaos does its job pretty well. I've played level 1 Chaos on Adventure Lock before, and it, you know, this, unless he dies before the stun comes off, that stun is worth it. So yeah, I think Chaos probably more often than not is gonna, for the people that watch this stream, is probably gonna be the right play. But you'll see a lot of Ikes out there too. Don't sleep on those Ikes beating up your Coon. Now, Classy just got recently buffed. I don't think she's worth the epic upgrades in Team Wars though. I don't think President Garrison is either. So this might be your dead card, your 5-cost dead card. I'd be tempted to maybe try Classy 4, but because there's the Professor Chaos out there, there's the Inkin that can chip you. There's just too much that could chunk you once you get to that 3/4. So I think Garrison gives you the option to, Garrison is a strong starting card this game, or this week, if you have him at level 4 at least. It pretty much makes them make a decision, what card am I gonna play? And what card am I gonna potentially lose? Now Garrison could miss and hit New Kid and then you're probably fucked, but like the potential there is pretty high. He's fairly slow, he kind of prevents the rat play. I don't think you should play him at all ever, honestly. I think you should absolutely play this slot card and the absolute, just no other fucking option. Just no other option. Your hand is Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Inuit. Even Inuit's a better play. Run an Inuit butt naked. Like, there's no fucking play that would be better, or not better than playing fucking Garrison. Like just don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. Who cares what you pick? Don't use the card. Fireball versus Lava. Everyone's gonna pick Fireball. It's the right choice because depending on what rank you are, it'll kill the Som. Could deal with the Mayor McDaniels, could deal with stuff like that. Mayor's an interesting choice to try to counter the Som, but I think with Lightning Bolt out there, you're not too worried about the Som, except at the high levels, that level 5 Som survives the level 6 Lightning Bolt, which makes him a little bit more dangerous. But then you have the Professor Chaos, which can reach out to him and hit him before he's a problem. So I don't think you have to worry about Som too much this week at a high level. Som makes people shit their pants with a low level lightning bolt. Yeah, and if you have a low level lightning bolt, you're even better. So Som is definitely a good choice. Which I don't think anyone should pick Toolshed. Som is just better. If you're just fucked for caps and you want to put them all into Mysterion, maybe you put Toolshed out there and you run Coon and you just try to really stack the Coon. But Coon isn't the right choice without Mosquito, so not a good choice either. Moving on to the Storyteller versus the Captain Diabetes. I think Storyteller's the choice, can help counter and mitigate, what's up Dosley, can help mitigate the rats damage, helps a little bit with, you know, all the fighters that are in the deck, so I think he might be the choice. Captain Diabetes, not many people have him leveled and he's just not very good. You might see people roll Captain Diabetes base level, save the caps on that. Gert Malkinson, save the caps on that. That's possible because Storyteller isn't like a super strong card, so you can do without him pretty well. But I think the utility of the Storyteller kind of keeping the rats at bay is worth it. Especially considering, you know, if they're at New Kid, you have the Storyteller, one of them leaks around and hits New Kid. Instead of hitting you for 70 something, they're hitting you for 30 something or whatever. So I think it's worth it. Maybe not to jump a bunch of caps in, but maybe to get him to 4 maybe. Inkin versus Man-Bear Crunch is interesting. If you can get him leveled, Inkin's gonna tear shit up, gonna kill a lot of the cards that are gonna be sitting in the back. Could help deal with the Som, but the Mintberry Crunch with the rats. I mean, with the Chaos, the Ike, the damage from him is good. The only range cards are Mintberry Crunch and and Sharon. So it's not like you, or and Shelly / Mayor. So it's not like you have all these options to kill Manbear Crunch. I mean, the enemy Incan would take care of them, so maybe you have to run Incan just because they might be running Manbear Crunch and you want to deal with the Manbear Crunch. So I think Incan's probably the choice if you get levels. If you have the caps for it, Incan's the choice. If it's going to be level 1 and 2 Incan, you probably want to do level 1 or 2 Manbear Crunch because he is fucking solid at 1 or 2 even. Because if you can keep him alive, his ability at 1 or 2 does some damage. It's worth it. Gonna grind to 8,500 tonight, LaForest. Nice. All right. Next choice, Sally versus Rats. I think you want to go the Rats because for Coon, for Classy, for Sam, for Murph, for all these cards that you need to like chunk down quick, it's going to be useful to have the Rats there on defense. They're also not a terrible lead on a level 14 new kid, but you want to kind of prevent that. Murph, I think, is the better choice here, but not a whole lot of people have him leveled very well. Same for Coon, though, but I think Coon is such dog ass, and especially without Mosquito, I would like throw up if we had to play Coon, man. You see that 0? That's right. All right, we have Inuit versus Mysterion. This is just a tough one because Inuit kind of gives you the option to deal with like Assam if he could get out of hand. You could put him out to get the Garrison kill. You could kill Classy if she was gonna kick ass. You could maybe grab the Sharon or the Timmy kill with him or something. And I mean, you could save caps by leaving him at 1 and having him have the full utility there. But he could get killed by Rats. He could get killed by by Fireball. He could get killed with something just like an Ike or something. So I think he has the potential to be awesome. What, bub? You don't think he's got potential? Okay, he doesn't have potential. Mysterion's the choice. Bubby has spoken. He feels so strongly about it that he doesn't want to be part of the procast anymore. We just had a falling out about this choice, so we gotta go with Mysterion. And like I said, there's nothing that stops Mysterion from coming back again, right? So if you lead with Mysterion at the beginning of the game, even if he's level 1, that will come back for you the rest of the game. No one's gotten near 10K. No, I think the closest I've seen was like 95 or 93. Maybe I saw 97. I can't remember. Yeah, an 11 card rotation is a solid play. I mean, the deck is heavy, so you know it could potentially be bad, but you know, it'd be nice to have 11 cards for sure. Yeah, I think they've got 9,500, I think. For sure. But yeah, I think Mysterion's the play. Get him to 2 or 3. The level 3, even at level 3, he'll outspeed, outclass, outattack Ike and Sally no matter what. So he deals with he might force fucking Incans on him. He might force a lava or a fireball or something on just him. Like, there's so much stuff that he could cause just by coming back at the right time. So definitely, hey, what up, Nagger? Definitely Mysterion, I think, is the right play here. Chomper, Fireball, Lightning Bolt, having the Sam as an option really forces you to play the Lightning Bolt unless you can play money on that fucking Chomper stopping him, but I just don't think you can. You need that Lightning Bolt for the Sam. And remember, even if you have 1 level down Lightning Bolt, it just takes 1 hit from something else. So you could put out like Shelly or something, hit him once, Lightning Bolt him, and he's dead. So you know, you have that kind of option. Sharon versus Timmy is a really, really tough call for me. I think Sharon is incredibly strong in Team Wars, but I think Timmy excels so much being underleveled, and you could keep him at 4 or 5 to save caps, and his ability to grab that back line where you could grab the Mysterion that's coming back and kill him, you could grab the Shelly or the Sam that just got hit by a lightning bolt or a fireball or something and kill him. Like, there's a lot of potential from the Dr. Timmy, and I think it might be worth running him over the Sharon. The Sharon, one good thing about Sharon though, she might command Lightning Bolt respect because she does survive equal level Fireball. And you've seen it before on my stream. If she gets hit by the Fireball, it's like a wasted 5 energy because she heals everybody up, unless it kills everybody else too. So it's tough to deal with Sharon in this deck too, I think. She also survives the Incan Blast. But I think Timmy might outclass her with the range advantage that he'll have over Shelly and the other range cards, Manbear Crunch, shit like that. He might actually even survive the Timmy Blast, or not the Timmy Blast, the Sam Blast at certain levels. Yeah, Sharon healing Sam would be incredibly good. So this is my absolute most torn slot. Hey, Bubby. Hey, no. It's a new chair, I don't want to wreck this one. Yeah, or lower level Lightning Bolt. I mean, that's such huge potential, right? That's why I think she's so good. And mainly the reason I think Sharon's so good, again, in Team Wars is because that level 14 new kid doesn't kill her. Doesn't kill anybody. So they get knocked back. That helps you, puts you in a better position to get healed again. So without like an Arrow Storm to clean that out, like, dude, Sharon could win you games by itself. You put the rats out in front of the Sharon that's trying to heal. Like, I mean, she's so good in Team Wars. But at the same token, Timmy survives every single new kid blast, even at level 5. Like, he get hit by both of them, he'll still survive. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. They're both rare, so you don't save caps. The only saving grace would be if you had the caps. More people probably have Sharon level 6 than Timmy level 6. That would be the only thing that would make you tip the scales, because you need her to be level 6. To play Sharon, you need her to be level 6. To play Timmy, level 5 is fine. Level 4 is even fine. But to play Sharon, you need her at 6. So that could be the difference. If you can't get the caps for it, you might have to pick Timmy. But otherwise, like we were saying, Sharon can be devastating. So this could depend on, well, that I'm speaking that in the top tier games. In the middle tier, Sharon might be the best choice just because you could have her at level 5. She would survive the level 5 like Fireball, level 4 Fireball, shit like that. Like, that's possible to work way better at a mid tier. And at a lower tier, like if you're bronze, you're going fucking Timmy, because Timmy you could go base level 3 and still kick some ass. So on Namblings, I'm debating going Timmy, save some caps, because the Sharon we can't put enough caps in, and I think we should dump some caps into Shelly, because Shelly, don't sleep on Shelly, man, she's good shit. So we might have to change that vote for Namblings, but otherwise I think for these are Namblings votes that we're looking at. Otherwise I think for Namblings, definitely I think we want to switch to the base Chaos too, because then we can roll Inuit and maybe give him a level, and so we have a high level like a higher level Assassin. Not only will he be a potential removal, but level 2 he outclasses probably what we would get Ike to. But maybe, I don't know. But that's probably fine. That's fine. I was thinking maybe base level Midberry Crunch instead of the Incan that we probably can't afford to get leveled, because we want to level Sam up to like 4 if we can. We have base level 3, or if we have max or base 4 or max 3 Psalms for most people, I think that's gonna solidify us way more victories in Namblings than a fucking Incan leveled up would. So or a level 1 Incan, that's for goddamn sure. He's fucking terrible level 1. So I feel like we should go Midberry Crunch, because Midberry Crunch level 1, he might command the respect of a Lightning Bolt or something. The heal might help with the rats or something. I feel like that's worth it. I'll have to change that at the end of the stream. Rats are probably the right choice. Murph's probably the right choice. Inuit probably, Lightning Bolt for sure. Shelly, yes, and Sharon, maybe. I think we should go Timmy. We gotta stack caps. I should one time just write down how much caps we get every week. Shelly wins you so many games, dude. She's great. I love putting her in front of Witch Doctor down the line, and it's just like hilarious because it's like, what are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? You coming right for me? I'm gonna knock. What are you gonna do? Power bind my Shelly? Oh, go for it, buddy. Yeah, she's great. And then Shelly, Mayor. I mean, you might want to get cheeky and play Mayor to try to stop the Psalm, but with Lightning Bolt as an option, it's probably not very scary. I'd just as well have that cheaper cost card with the range, decent range, put her out, hit the Psalm that one time to prevent him from getting his blast off anyway. So I think Shelly's the choice here, and she's fucking great. If you do that knockback on the rats, knockback on fucking Mysterion that's come through, knockback on the Storyteller to get him out of there, knockback on the Diabetes after his charge goes off so that he doesn't affect anybody, knockback on the program stand or on the tool shed before he puts his staff out, the Classy after she gets her charge. Knock back the Garrett. Well, actually, they probably won't get knocked back at all. But there's a lot of usage. The Ike, the Sally, just a lot of stuff. Sharon has better average levels and heals pretty clutch when Sam is close to death. Probably. No Inkin and maybe no Sharon. I think so. Is Dr. Timmy the slowest unit? Yeah, Dr. Timmy's a great starting unit. Especially when you can put like a fucking Mesquite Murph in front of him. And there's no card that there's no Clyde card or something that could like tag him. There's no Alien Clyde, there's no Hook Hand, there's no Hercules or DK, so you can't instantly get to him, so like you're guaranteed that slow start. And then if you play something like Storyteller in front of him, right on that edge by New Kid, then the Storyteller's his little fucking thing will stop the Timmy behind your New Kid and keep Timmy further away, because Timmy will start walking down away from Jimmy while he's doing that, so it gives him a further path to go. So your Timmy can be even further back to keep them pushing on you, and then the only slower move would be to lead with Classy's faster now, to lead with Garrison. Garrison would be pretty slow, but even then, like, it would probably take 3 shots to kill your Timmy anyway. But still, Sharon has the better. Yeah, but Sharon could also be played very, very well or very, very poorly too. So I think they're both. It's definitely a discussion. Probably the biggest discussion is that card. But does anybody? I'm gonna start asking this every time and giving a couple seconds. Does anybody have a slot that they want to talk more about? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think that there's more that we need to talk about any of these slots? Do you have an observation about one of them? We got to think about the cap. Savage and Adventure Light. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's like I was saying. Sharon, we'd have to have her fairly leveled up to be effective. And Timmy, I think, can be effective at that level 3. Timmy's probably the choice for beginner decks, where Sharon may be around the same average level. Yeah, because Timmy's, because because you get him at level 3, you know, lower decks don't even have their cards at level 4 yet, right? So, yeah, I agree. I think I don't have any. What about Mayor stopping Psalm Charge? Not with Lightning Bolt as an. If there was no Lightning Bolt, I might consider it as more of an option, but I don't feel like it's a super good option because there's the Lightning Bolt. Mayor would be an absolute last ditch effort, and you can only play him in that one situation. I mean, I guess you could stop the Timmy, but the problem there is that like he just gets it right back, right? So you'd have to like guarantee that he'd be dead, and it's just not worth it. Because if you put him out and it stops it, and then he gets the next one off, you know, you just completely wasted that 4 energy. So these choices are just based on being adventure locked. The ones that we're showing, yeah. When I meant like, am I wrong or whatever, I meant like what I had talked about already. So if you missed what I had said, then you can't really speak to that. But yeah, if there's any slot you want to talk about, we can totally talk about it. Welcome back. Give me the win. But yeah, the current votes there, these are from Namblings, because I don't want to show free-to-play's choices, obviously. Somebody could convince me Captain Diabetes was a better idea. If you decide to run Coon for some fucked up reason, definitely Captain Diabetes would be the choice. But I don't think there's too many. I never showed our deck once, guys. Not once was it our deck, I promise. One time it was Namblings. Oh yeah, the Procast, man, that was a long time ago. I actually had somebody comment on the Procast on YouTube and was like, hey, does anybody know if they still do these? So that kind of makes me feel like, I mean, the weekly update is one thing. It's kind of like my little podcast. Like I get my opinion out and everything. I get to talk to you guys. We get to shoot the SPPD shit. But I don't necessarily get other people's opinions. I mean, you guys' chat is there, but it's just not the same as I mean, the chat is as live as you can get. It's like, for most people, it's less than a second delay, but I'm not always looking at the chat. I can't always talk about what I'm talking about and have a meaningful discussion with you guys, nor do I necessarily want to for this situation, because like it's for the update, right? So we're trying to get it to a somewhat succinct so that people on YouTube don't get too bored. But I do want to have it be like a place where you guys can get your opinions out too, which is why I wanted the chat to be up there, so you guys can go back to the video and say, look, motherfucker, I said it right here, timestamp dated on the weekly update, that Sam was gonna get fucking nerfed, man. I called it right here. Boom. Death cereal. But yeah, Discord voice calls would be interesting. I've done that kind of on stream before, where I just open up a channel and either subscribers or people on my team could jump in and we could just talk. And it was pretty fun with free to play. We were just shooting the breeze. But I could understand how that might not be for everybody, and that how that could alienate some people. But at the same time, there's not going to be anybody really watching my stream to begin with that would be mad if we're hanging out with free-to-play people, because those people aren't going to watch my stream anyway because they're catty pieces of shit. So who cares, right? So maybe we should do stuff like that more. But yeah, it'd be cool, interesting to do live calls on the Procast, like a Procast style thing. And I'd love to get some other content creators, especially in a podcast sort of thing like we've done in the past. But that takes coordination, and now with the house and everything, like maybe, but I mean, with my new studio that we'll be setting up, maybe we'll be able to do live ones and people can fly in. Good thing you upload these to YouTube. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Def. Yeah, I make sure to get these because I know a lot of people, they usually catch 100, 200 views every week. So I know a lot of people do watch them. But let us move on. The deck choices have been completed. The card choice highlighter, you know what, I have to change this. Be right here. And then it's a little closer to that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Where's the Witch Garrison nerf? Man, Witch Garrison is great. I'm 2 requests away from getting her to level 6 on the main account. So you're gonna see her get dropped into the cheap as fuck sci-fi deck. Probably replace 6 element Randy and just go super cheap. I have to leave for dinner. All right, peace out, pegs. I'm gonna fly down and come to a stream with you at your place, and then claim squatters' rights. Or and then you just drive straight up and you go hang out with Calf, and then you drive straight over and you go hang out with Jammin', and then you drive straight down and you hang out with everybody like on the coast. All right, so this is week 3, year 2, week 2.3. That's what that means, in case anybody was wondering. We now have the dev update coming at us. Now let's look at this. I'm excited for the chat, the chatter. We're at an hour already. We'll see how long this takes us. I'm ready. All right, so this week, as you can tell, jam-packed with shit and weed. Card usage event, token event. Token. Get it? That's great. Anyway, so bunch of stuff. So this is basically a recap of season 23. Yeah, 23. So each day is basically going to be recapping an episode. So each day will basically be recapping the event that was done for that episode. So as you can see, We're starting it with episode 3. It will be an event cards usage event for you and me. As mentioned in last week's developer update, if you missed any outfit from last season, be sure to complete the events so you get a chance to get them. So that's a nice touch of them. Gives you a chance. I know I didn't finish every event, in the last 5 months on every account. So, you have the chance to I really like that poop hat. I want to get that poop hat, right? So definitely worth the grind, at least on your main account, to get some stuff here. The cards look pretty fun. Pigeon Game, Marcus, Terrence and Phillip. You'll see some of these played a little bit later. We are going to play a little bit after the stream, so make sure you stick around. And then on Tuesday, we'll have episode 4 token collection event like normal. So not as important to get done because you don't have the ×2 lockers, but you do have the event reward which you could get, which I don't remember which one that was. On Tuesday, we'll roll out a small technical update. In this case, this is a small update to some of our back-end systems that won't have any major effects on the game or any features, meaning it's going to be buggy. As mentioned in last week's developer update, the next feature update is currently scheduled for February. Give more details on what's coming when we get closer to the release. So that's exciting. We got some news coming in February. Custom emotes would be even better. Yeah, custom emotes would be great. They should do like Rocket League where they give us like 50 choices and then we get to choose like 8 or 10 or whatever, how many we want to use. Then they could do because the reason they have the emotes like that and they don't just like let you type out is because it's language barrier proof, right? Like you can be just like when you played Hearts on Microsoft Windows 95 or whatever, you were playing and you could just say like well played, nice trick or something like that. It's because it was translating it to a billion different languages, because who knows who the fuck you were playing, right? But you could talk the language of the game. Same thing that Hearthstone does. Same things that a lot of different games do. Rocket League's the best example because they have a really robust system of, to use the commands you do like up, left or something like that, or up, right, or you use the D-pad. And so you have like 16 or something different options, but you have a total of like hundreds of options. So I could say well played, good game, get good, calculated was always my favorite. You could say a bunch of different things, and so you could say things that other people can't say, and it's pretty fun. You can taunt each other like that. So that would be fun, to be able to fart and then say oops and say sorry and different shit like that. Jumping ahead to Wednesday, we have the challenge, which all the cards released during season 23 will have 20% increased stats. I don't really like these challenges very much. It's usually just what couple of these cards fit best into the normal fantasy, and normally that plus 20% increased stat doesn't even make any of these cards better than the alternatives, especially when it's an epic. Epics are notorious for being dog shit. So Sorceress Leanne with plus 20% increased stats, what's that going to do when she's level 2 and she only turns 2 things into cocks? Like, just stupid, not like just dumb. Don't like it. On top of challenge mode, we'll also have a recap event for episode 6. It will be a card use event and the following cards. President Garrison. So this one, this is worth doing. Don't play challenge, do this. President Garrison, PC Principal, Rat Swarm Nelly. So get a max Nelly in that bitch. Towley, Purify, Osmo, Stan the Great, Scout, Ike, Call Girl. So nothing that really gets boosted for me, unfortunately. But could be some, President Garrison, it's fun to play him. Like, he's terrible, he's dog shit, but it's fun. Like, getting a nice snipe. I remember one time, I blew up fucking LaForce's whole family. I killed the first one, I killed Terrence, and then I used Santa, and I used him again, and I killed Philip. It was hilarious. It was like Blame Canada all over again. It was fucking choice. All right, Thursday, challenge mode as usual, and then we got a token event, which is the poop one. Yeah, that one I recommend doing if you didn't get the event, because I think that is awesome. So a card usage event for the weekend. Pocahontas Randy, already buffed. Poseidon the Stand, not really usable, even buffed. Sexy Nun Randy, not bad. Sixth Element Randy could get buffed by Mecha for some people. Dwarf King, not bad. Big Gay Al, you guys are gonna enjoy some Big Gay Al later. Underpants Gnomes, nice. So this, easy to make a point deck here, right? There's Santa Satan. So many cards to choose from to get a pretty decently high cost, like a decent deck that's like 4 or 5 cost. Very easy to make. with this deck for I think most people. So should be a pretty lax weekend. Other things, Team Wars, yep. I know many players have brought this up recently, and I want to let you know that we're looking at it very closely. In fact, I have a meeting scheduled for tomorrow. That meeting was with me. And other potential improvements to Team Wars tomorrow. So today. Tomorrow? When did this go up today? Tomorrow. So tomorrow the meeting with me and Buck is. I won't have any info to share right away. My secretary will tell me in the morning. But I want to let you know that it's something I'm definitely looking to push the team to improve. To improve this, as I know it doesn't seem fair to those teams who are kicking ass each week with a full team of 50. I've seen some really in-depth suggestions over the last few weeks, and I'll take these to the team and see what we can do to improve your experience. I hope to God none of those are from Scott. That's all we have for now. As usual, if you have questions, feel free to reach out on Discord or leave the questions down below. Until next time, we'll see you on the streets of South Park. Thanks, Buck. Appreciate you. Where's Zalgo Rage emote when I need it? Yeah, the last bit of the update is what I'm interested in. How do they change the brackets? What's everyone think? I know they're changing the matchmaking, and I assume they're gonna change how you match up, and you're gonna start matching up based on your crowns. So those of us who have been killing it since day one will continue to kill it since day one, and those of us who have been manipulating the system and avoiding those of which who are near them on the crown list will now start matching up with people with similar crowns. Now, if this is what they do, this is complete speculation on my part, but it's the only thing I could think of that would make sense. If this is what they do, this does actually fix a couple of the issues that I do have with Team Wars, one of them being you just cannot lose crowns if you're a decent team. Namblings got 4th last week because the deck was kind of shitty, and we only got 4th by like a couple hundred points, but we still got like 12 crowns or something because we lost 25 or whatever, but we got 4,000 points, so we don't lose any crowns. And as long as you don't lose crowns, you will eventually end up gold because the threshold is just crowns. The threshold isn't just X amount of teams or the top percentage of teams or whatever. So what this does is if you get matched up with people of similar crowns in your bracket, that means that for a while, there might be some teams of 20 that get shit on by teams of 50 because they're at similar crowns. And it's gonna take a while, but those teams are gonna disappear. They're gonna have to merge or die. They merge with other teams to try to stay where they are, or they die. They slowly get kicked out. And then at the gold to silver tier, to get into those brackets are gonna be fucking brutal because you're gonna have people who are they're gonna be at the crest to get into gold, and they're gonna match up against people also at the crest to get in gold. So there's gonna be 3 people that probably get to gold, and then 2 teams that don't get to gold, and then every single time that happens, so that'll keep some teams out of gold. It'll start kicking some teams down. So I hope that they do something like that, match based on the crowns. Why not? It's a decent metric of how well they've done at this point. And if they can't sustain their matchmaking, their wins and stuff at that crown level, then they shouldn't have ever been at that crown level. The crown level will now be like, my team is a 5,000 crown team. My team is a 4,000 crown team. And maybe they'll adjust how you win and lose crowns too. Maybe you'll get more crowns if you beat teams with more crowns. Maybe you'll get less crowns if you lose, or you'll lose less crowns. So maybe it will be like more of a true team skill rating rather than just a base, like this is how many points we've amassed. Now that would, I mean, in my opinion, if they were to switch to something like that, they should just start from ground 1. But this would take a while. But that's the beauty of this game, is that from every perspective, it looks like they're in it for the long haul. They're all about longevity. They're making incremental buffs. They're talking about data analytics. Like they're going into, so I'm confident that if they make a change that will fix itself in the long run, that we'll be able to see that come to fruition. And I won't be sitting here like, just wait it out, guys, like I have for every other fucking change. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. I promise you, people will get to 8,500, and even now people will get to 9,000. They could have left it as what it was, and people would have gotten there. Once they implemented the floor, they should have gone back up to 9,000, 8,000, whatever it was. Anyway, enough of my ranting. Proper team management means cycling out people who underperform, not blaming the bracket based on how many caps they got. Yeah. Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, what I'm advocating for would be like stacked brackets constantly, but they wouldn't be as punishing, right? So if Dire Tide got third versus Illuminati and us, and we were at 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 caps or whatever, or 5,000, or say we're 5 caps different or whatever, they wouldn't lose a bunch of caps. Or they wouldn't lose a bunch of crowns. Or in relation to the people around them, they wouldn't have changed as much because they're getting matched up with those same people. And then the people below them are getting matched up with the people below them and the people below them. So those people here are gonna change. Instead of right now, TMI, Szechuan Sauce, all those people, they're going up and up and up and up and up because they're getting first place in gold no matter what. Dire Tide, Illuminati, free to play, we're not necessarily guaranteed first place in gold right now. So yeah. As soon as we stopped running 50, we stopped getting top 10 teams in our bracket. Exactly, Greg. And the way that they matchmake right now, it kind of forces you to, you either kick some people out of your team or you get 4th and 5th place against the best, because the way it works is the only way they match the brackets up is how many caps you get, nothing else. So if you have 50 people versus 45 people, unless those 45 people are getting way more caps than those 50 people, like, you're just not going to match up. So why would you not? Why would you want to duke it out with us when you could duke it out with Mercenaries number 6, you know? Please fix the fire god Stan of Many Moons. He's got a lot of respect for him. His damage for his special attack is way too high. Destroys all level 5 and 6 cards. Not true. All level 5 and 6 fighters, maybe. All level 6, 5, and 6 range. That's not necessarily true. All in this sense is very inaccurate. Because Sharon survives, doesn't she? Please, can you listen and do some things about this ridiculously overpowered card? All you gotta do is use one card called Powerbind, and he's a mediocre card. It's not that amount player... What? Oh, it's not the amount of players that's the problem. It's the amount of legendary players all sitting on one team. I can't even keep reading. What? Limiting the number of gold players per roster? What? So your team can't have... Your team players can't be in gold if your team is in Silver League? What? Wood League is evenly matched because most players on the team have low-level cards and a bunch of non-active players, alright? Meanwhile, it's ridiculous in Silver with a score of 13 nets you 5th place. I fucking hope it does. I hope it does, you fucking idiot. It depends on how many people in your team, you dummy. It's all frustrating at level 5,000 to 6,000 to get matched with anyone in 8,000s. You shouldn't be in Silver then! A lot of my co-leader numbers, one complaint is facing players in my tier. I'm 7,200, so I expect it, but my Silver players have no chance against cards like that. No. Hesitant to decide if people could playing out VBT. Yeah, the matchmaking, sure. Well, I mean, every week one of us has to lose. If the top 5 teams get matched up every week, one of us has to lose every week. It's not necessarily going to be the same teams every week, but it's going to be pretty consistently boom, boom, boom. And like, what are they supposed to do? Like, they're definitely a better team than 99.9% of every other team. So, I mean, I can understand how they could complain, other people can complain. Not just them, like people, anybody matching up with Nambla in the 3, 4, 5 spot, even anybody matching up with Casa Bonita, is anyone matching up with Merck's teams, like those guys are getting kind of bonered too. Or if you like, if Mercenaries matches up in the bracket with Casa or something, or like whoever got matched up with us when we didn't get matched up with them, they kind of got fucked. Like the team, both Namblings could have gotten to first place, but they got screwed. So I can understand it. But yeah, I don't think you should make like rash big decisions because you've been doing it this way for this amount of time. Like making a change to Team Wars is gonna piss people off no matter what happens. Fucking RL, and I always gonna say Rocket League. Keep up the good work. The only thing you'll hear from me this week is a general request reminder for server side. Waiting in anticipation for upcoming changes. Turdman. Oh, he's Birdman. He called himself Turdman. Go for a 5-way tie? That'd be tough. Team Wars results haven't been posted the last 2 weeks. Is it a glitch? Oh, they're below. Anybody watching this who can't problem solve on their own, they're below the other weeks. So they started over at week 1. So now in your Team Wars, they'll say week 52, week 51, week 50, then week 1 and week 2. So it's gonna restart. Brackets should be random rather than them trying to pair teams with similar members. Yeah, random would be okay, I guess. But then it's like just, oh, we got fucked because we got bracketed with someone who scored higher than us. That's the only reason we lost is because we got bracketed with someone who scored higher. You know, that just gives you that excuse. Okay, I just want to say I love this game and I've been playing since release. Okay, I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. When people, I'm not even gonna keep reading it. I hate it when people do this because it's almost, most likely what comes next is gonna be something shitty or something, some complaint or some whining or something. Most likely, I mean, maybe this guy's different, but it's like prefacing what he's saying with, I've been playing this since release, as if that gives you like some sort of like tangible, like who cares? There could be somebody who started playing last week that has just as valid as a opinion as you. Like this is him appealing to authority in his own message, which is a logical fallacy, by the way. Most of us have smaller teams because players have left. Most of us have smaller teams be accused. Players have left our team getting screwed, always being matched with free-to-play dart title limit. Okay, I gotcha. Teams full of whales that we have lost to repeated for at least 14 weeks in a row. Not cool. It looks like you got a whale out, buddy. Also, a huge point, I don't need a response because everyone trolls here. Getting matched against full 50 teams that wait till the last hour to play, dodging all real players. You have the ability to do that if you think it benefits them. Gold needs to verse gold. I mean, it's pretty rare you don't get gold. There's so many fucking people in gold. The only people not getting gold are like the last 20 people or so. Or the PvP rank needs to be matched better. We tried that. It took hours to match up. I don't think we're going back to that anytime soon. You got the teams full of 50 kicking ass, only waiting to play scrubs and not whales. Fix that, please. And teams. Punctuation, bro. Fix that, please, and teams will go back to 50 to have a fair chance at winning. Or top 5 plays each other. 6 through 5 plays, 11 through 15 plays. That's kind of what I was saying. Hope you guys come up with a great decision about this. The only thing I enjoy is TVT. It makes people use different cards once a week. What is challenge mode? You guys are hilarious. I remember you arguing on Discord that there's nothing wrong with fielding teams less than 50. Now that the whales are complaining, that doesn't seem fair. Watching you guys make it up as you go along is unbelievably entertaining. I'm not sure what he means. What whales are complaining? You understand that there's 2 teams full of whales that are ahead of that one team full of whales that could be complaining. I don't think they're complaining, dude. I think they like the competition. Shenanigans! Phil Key. Hey Phil, thanks for the subscriptions and thanks for kicking my ass constantly. I swear to God, one of these times I'm gonna match up against you running my normal deck. I swear to God, every time I see you, I got like Big Gay Al in my deck or something. The DSR nerf was complete bullshit. There are so many other cards that have needed nerf. No, it's bullshit because... Are you fucking stupid? It's bullshit because it needed more of a nerf, not because they shouldn't have nerfed it. You're a moron. You're stupid. Are we getting any news on when deranking is being fixed? Scott, you cannot fix deranking! Ever! You can't force someone to play the fucking game! They could just not play! I could sit on my account at the beginning of the season all fucking month and play at the end of the season and body your ass at 7,000! It doesn't mean I'm deranking, I just haven't played the fucking game yet! Not everybody plays fucking 30 games a day. Not everybody fucking lives and breathes this game. There's people who have better accounts than you, better cards, better players, that play less than you. How does that make you feel? Are you Turd Man with some numbers at the end in game? Oh, I hate this guy. 5 games and had 45 of them. I'm hoping that means 50. 45 of them with +1 level, costing me 250 rank. What do you mean +1 level? What do you mean +1 level? Want to fix Team Wars? Perhaps sort this out so people actually earn what they should be earning instead of feeling robbed. What? Taking 2 days of rank wiped out in 4 games by people sitting 300 to 400 too low. This guy is paying attention to what people's rank should be based on 300 to 400. Numbers like that matter if you're the top 25, you fucking idiot. You shouldn't give 2 halves of a shit if you're at 7,000 or 7,300, or in your case, probably 5,000 or 5,300. You fucking disgust me. I should have followed my rule and not reading your fucking messages. Jesus Christ. If you missed any outfits from this season, be sure to complete the events. Any chance previously acquired players get some form of compensation for completing previously? Something along the lines of PBT tickets. Good luck in a week of events and things to do otherwise. This is Fat Seb. I don't necessarily agree, Fat Seb. I don't think that event rewards like that need to be... Event rewards need to be exclusive for that event. I think it's nice that they open it up. Not everybody can play every event every week. And if I was off vacationing the one time, the one fucking thing that I want a poop hat, and I was gone and I couldn't get the poop hat, I'd be so mad, right? So like this gives me a chance to get the poop hat. But I think the top 25 outfits, I think that was a real slap in the face of those players who fought tooth and nail to get those top 25 event rewards, and then they just give them out in some fucking Tuesday event. Like that was pretty bullshit. That was real bullshit. He did at least say DSR needed a bigger nerf. Oh, he did say that? Okay, well I didn't keep reading because the first part made me feel like I'd lose brain cells if I continued. Why not though? Gives people some extra shit for playing more. I mean, yeah, I guess, but they'd have to somehow know. Do you think they keep track? Has completed this event on this date? I don't know. I guess you could check the inventory. Do they have that item? Maybe. Would be funny though. God damn it! Stop talking. Stop just talking to each other, nice guy Eddie. I was wondering how long it would take for the Nerf circus to locate a new thread to restart the discussion. Because apparently last week the SOM discussion got crazy. Any reason we need to have the exact same debate in 5 different places? Is something wrong with the other 160 something post thread? But as usual, a bunch of incorrect facts. He does not in fact destroy all level 5 and 6 cards. That is what I said, thank you. He only dents tanks. GWC has over 7k. He's great for absorbing Sound Blast. There are also plenty of counters, so Som rarely gets a charge off against good prepared players. That's correct. I'm confused as like if it happens against me, I had a bad cycle or had just used removal or something. Like if you use a Som and it catches, like sometimes you have no removal and it just catches you and you get fucked, you know? That happens sometimes. But if that is happening to you constantly, then you should adjust your deck because Som is a strong card. You don't complain about the meta, you learn how to counter it. And then eventually the OP stuff will get handled, but you don't sit here and complain like a fucking female about the cards that are beating you. Just learn how to play them. There's plenty of ways to beat Som. Plenty of ways. I've played Sam for a long time. I don't instantly win when I play Sam because he gets countered very often. There was a while where I didn't play him because Mystic was so prevalent. I got power binded every time I played him. So I took him out of my deck because he was a liability. Same with Witch Doctor Token when everybody's running DSR. I took him out because he's just a liability that gets fucking murdered by a 4-cost card, turns him into a fucking, like a shitty Captain Diabetes. Too difficult, time consuming to code away to know who has the outfits already. Yeah, I mean, you probably could check their inventory fairly easily. I guess you could do that. If Sam destroy my push, I move to next match and that's it. Yeah, exactly not. Like, why do these people have such pride that like sometimes you just get speed bagged? That happens in SPPD. Like sometimes somebody plays a card and you can deal with it and you're set up, and then they play Ninju and you get fucking murdered, and like you're not coming back from that. So just move on. Instead of going to the forum and typing a comment about how much you hate Sam, just go to the next game, laugh about it, take a hit, take a fucking shot, whatever calms your nerves. Go give your boyfriend a blowjob, whatever makes you fucking calm, and get to your next game because you got a bunch to play, homie. It's a grind. It's not a fucking wine fest. Grind fest. Next tequila reb está buscando nuevos miembros. All right, hold on, guys. We're gonna fix this. Oh, we got it. Hold on, we can do this. All right, we got this, hold on. Oh shit, what did he do? Why'd you do that? Oh, you son of a bitch. You use so much shit. Oh. Okay, we got it. Boom! It didn't work. It kind of worked. Oh, it's just a fucking, hey, join my team. God. You think this is the best place to look for people? You know how many people, do you see how many people are clicking like? 2? That means 20 people read this. I mean, you could join though, guys. Mex Tequila Reb. Tom and Dougie are a good challenge. Weird how people complain so much. Yeah, I mean, if the game was do they really want to win 90% of their games? Like, the game already has an incredibly high win rate because of the chance that you're going to be able to match up somebody that just can't beat you. And that's true for them as much as it is for other people. I bet you the matches that they win, they shit stomp them, and those people could complain about them being piece of shit D-rankers or something. Like, they just have no fucking thought at all about this shit. Camel, keep up the good fight. Yeah, Camel, he's the one fighting against some other things a year or two late. Many players have brought this up recently. What the actual? This has been brought up by loads of people since day one, and the only reply you had, Buck, was that it is a valid strategy. I mean, are you a fucking idiot? If you say that it's been brought up by loads of players since day one, saying that many players have brought this up recently, is it fucking false? It's true! So you're fucking complaining about that? You think that this means that, oh, it had to be those specific people that complained, or else Buck wasn't gonna do anything. Dude, Buck hates most of the fucking whales because they feel entitled to his fucking time. Do you have any idea how fucking annoying that must be? He probably fucking likes 10 of us. He probably doesn't even like me. Like, he doesn't fucking just instantly respond to a DM I send him. Like, it's not, like, that is not how this fucking thing works. He's a professional. He doesn't play favorites. He's a fucking player himself, so he tries to advocate for us as much as he can, and he doesn't make these fucking decisions! So you can bet your ass if people were coming to him from day one, he was going and saying, hey man, we need to rework Team Wars. Hey man, we need to rework Team Wars. Hey man, you don't think he was fucking saying that? It's not his decision. It's up fucking way up there. He doesn't make the decision what they're gonna look at, what they're gonna develop. You know what I worked on yesterday at work? A ticket. You know when it was remade? 2015! Who knows what happens in a dev cycle? It just gets pushed back. It gets pushed back. There's stuff that's more critical. There's projects that are more critical. Guess what? Red Links isn't a one fucking game project. There's people that are jumping from game to game. There's people that they have to work with directly from Ubisoft Studios. There's people that they have to work remotely with from somewhere in the US. There's fucking time that it takes to do all this shit, coupled with some sort of testing that they have to do. Our fucking UAT testing for simple changes is 2 fucking weeks, and then we push it out for another fucking whole month of testing before anybody fucking sees it. And that's for fucking like 1,000 people that might use this program. This is used by fucking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of downloads. I know they don't all play the game right now, but millions of downloads. There's a lot of fucking shit that goes into making a change. And so if you say you don't willy-nilly change fucking Team Wars, you have to look at week after week after week of data. You have to look at team after team. Like, did this team drop players and then go up ranks? Like, what's going on here? Is TMI fucking the system up? Like, should they be up there? What can we do to change it? You don't just do it on a whim and then see if it works out. That's not how this job works. You have to make decisions. Those decisions have to be verified, approved, come down the ladder. And a decision that you made 6 months ago might not get developed until a year and a half later. So get some fucking perspective, read a book, and quit talking shit to another human being because you didn't like what words he used. Jesus Christ. He's just doing his fucking job, man. You're doing this on your free time being a fucking asshole. Fuck! Anyway, weak team's been jumping the ranks since day one because you said it was okay to do. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's not exploiting it, it's being smart. And until you take a negative hit for it, they do technically take hits. They get less total crowns potential every week. For every one less person that's in your team, you potentially get one less point because you get 100 points. Or 1 point per 100. So if you're running a 30-point team, you're potentially missing out on 20 points that you could be progressing up. That's a fucking hit that they take. That is a negative that they are instilled in order to get the marginally better rewards of a 1 versus 2, 3, 4. And most of the time, when we get second or third, we net more total fucking legendaries. So there's not even necessarily anything that says that the number 1 rewards are necessarily any better than the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 rewards at that level. Like, go look at them. They're marginal at best. The weeks are out of order. Yeah. Singing Fly's got my back. I knew he wanted to get that one. Cloud Chucker, what's up, man? Change it every week so they can get first. Dude, exactly. Great way to fill a team of salty players. Dude, LaForest, you're not wrong. Let's go to the asshole of the game and get some players. I want to look forward to card buffs. Yes, I know I am a huge advocate for Sam receiving a small nerf, but I am also looking for a lot of cards that rarely see the light of day to get some buffs. Shaman just got buffed. I still feel like an absolute pile of garbage whenever I receive Shaman token in a pack. Well, maybe you should work on that because you might be racist. His buff was nowhere near good enough, and there are a plethora of cards that need some changes. Inuit, Call Girl. I don't think Inuit needs a change. I think he does his job just fine. I got fucking bodied by an Inuit, dude. The guy fucking healed the Inuit with Jesus twice. It was crazy. He killed everybody. Ice Sniper, all the Wendy's could use more health. Except Shield Maiden, she could use less health. Her surviving a lightning bolt at 3 costs with the shield is such a fucking mystery to me. I just cannot believe that she can do that amount of damage, have that quick of a first strike, have that quick of a stupid broken ability that completely can charge while it's fucking going, and also be 3 costs and survive equal level lightning bolt. Like, eat my balls, guys. Come on. And you're complaining about Sam when that fucking monster roams the fucking planet? Get the fuck out of here. You guys fucking Jesus. If these exploits... I've said this once and I'd say it again. I would ban this guy from my forum immediately for double posting the way he does. This isn't a response to anybody. This is just him putting another post. If these exploits are known to punish people for exploiting them, they've been banning D-rankers recently. This is why things become an issue, because nothing gets done. I mean, people are banned for D-ranking and you still D-rank. You just figure out how low you can go. You learn how to limbo. How about matching people on ladder with similar card levels together? Oh yeah, buddy? What are you gonna do against my level 5 fucking 6 element Randy coming at you with level 5 mecha with all my level 1 cards that I put in there with it? What are your level 4 cards gonna do? What are the fucking level 2 cards I'm gonna get matched up with gonna do? That does not fucking work. Every game I've ever played that uses that stupid fucking match with the card levels, they have people who run a level 240 that can kill fucking everybody, and they put them up with a bunch of level 1s, and they get matched up with a bunch of level 100s that can't even damage the level 240 because his defense is so fucking high. You think people won't fucking exploit that? Are you fucking insane? They'll run level 1 DSR, they'll run level 1 Mecha, they'll run level 1 Bradley, all these fucking cards that do their fucking job at level 1, they'll run that! And they'll fucking body your dumbass, and then you'll complain about that! Think about something! Think for a fucking moment! About the implications of what you're fucking suggesting, just for a goddamn second! Don't think you're the smartest motherfucker in the world and try to fucking come up with something wrong with your idea. Because if you can't see it, you're a fucking idiot. That is such an easy thing to exploit. Are you fucking kidding me? Albus is coming to check on me because I'm yelling. It's okay, Bubby. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just stupid people on the internet. I'm okay. Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just playing, kitty. I'm just playing. Oh, he's so sad. He thought I was yelling at someone, but he thought I was yelling at him. It's okay, Bubby. Nobody's sad. Nobody's getting yelled at. Oh, he's such a cute cat. He's like, are you yelling at somebody? He's like, shut up. He's like, shut up. Okay, Albus, I'll stop yelling. I'll stop yelling just for you, buddy. Just for you, little boy. Just for you. See? Oh, that's you, Bubba. That's you. You see you? That's you. He's like, shut up, baby. I know it. Love you, little man. Thanks for making sure I'm okay. He's probably making sure I'm not yelling at his mom. Anyway, that guy's an idiot. Absolutely 100% without a doubt, if they ever take new kid or card level into consideration, I promise you they will roll it back within a week. I promise you that. Maybe a month. It is just the dumbest fucking idea ever, because you can just roll. How are you gonna level cards? Like, you're gonna put the same amount of points on Satan as you are Hanky? Like, what the fuck? How would you possibly give them a point value that would make any sense? People would just exploit, how can I make the best deck with the least amount of fucking points so I can fuck on these idiots who are running a really shitty deck with good level cards. It's just so dumb. Like, this is coming from someone who clearly has never played another video game before. This is their first experience of online forums, of an online community, of video games, of dev updates, patch notes, everything. This guy is a fucking noob when it comes to everything except fucking ranting. So he probably... I don't know, I don't have a joke there. Took my headphones out and I could still hear you from at least 2 feet away. But you could have left your headphones on and you wouldn't have gone deaf. It's true. Oh, man. Anyway, Bubs came down from his perch just to check. Yeah. Was he up here? Is that where he was? I don't know where he was. I just saw him like he put his paws up here on the chair, and he's like, "Bobby, Daddy." But that is it. I'm just gonna reply to this guy. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna quote him, except when we quote him, we're just gonna delete everything, and we're gonna put in italics, wine, 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 wine. So now it looks like he said wine, wine, wine over and over, and then we added, "You are insufferable. Please stop double posting." And then I'm gonna link to forum etiquette. 25 forum posting tips. Ah, not there. Forum etiquette, how about this one? We find no double, oh, they don't talk about double posting. Stay away from flame wars. I should just post this whole thing. I don't even know if it says anything about double posting. I'm just gonna post it anyway. All right, here we go. Post quick reply. Boom! Wine, 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 wine. I find this helpful. Come on! I can like my own posts on Facebook. This is horse shit. Well, I, for one, am glad that there's not more of that, because there was 2 pages and it took us 42 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, I would just, if Scott ever showed up, I would invite him onto Discord live with you guys, and I would just talk it out with this motherfucker. I'm sure that we might need somebody with a lower IQ to translate, but I'm pretty sure that we could work it out, and we could like figure out how to talk to him, you know? Savage, I'm sorry about your ears, man, but I was really upset about that. That's just such a dumb fucking thing to me. Everybody always says, do it by the card level, that'll work. Do it by new kid level. It's just so, it's just like clearly they don't have any fucking idea. And sometimes I just lose my temper and I want to put people through the fucking wall. So in summation, teams need to limit how many legend players are allowed in. Yeah. Okay, I think though, but you cannot change this now. Let me preface this with, you absolutely cannot make this change now in the life cycle of this game. You cannot change it unless you do a separate game mode specifically for this. But what they should have done from the beginning, yeah, I'll put a pin up, Def Zero. What they should have done from the beginning is 2 legends, 3 epics, 4 rares, the rest commons. That's what you're locked into. That's what you can absolutely use. You cannot run 9 fucking legend or 6 legends, whatever would be the money, because you'd have, you know, Satan, Hanky, Ninju, Medusa, Witch Doctor. 5 or 6, yeah, depending on if you're running, like, I guess if you're running Satan or not. But anyway, so you'd only be able to run 2, so you'd have to pick. I mean, sci-fi would have been just fine. But you absolutely cannot do that now, because the amount of money that people have put into legendary cards, they would have definitely done it differently if it was set up like that from the get-go. So you absolutely, without a doubt, cannot make that change now. But you could add, like, you could add gladiator mode, which would have something like that. People have talked about capping cards at a level limit. Like, you can't use a level 5 legend unless you're at 8,000 or something like that. And that rings true as the right idea to me. Like, it's got the right, it's coming from the right place. Like that does make sense in a lot of ideas. But the problem is that Oh my god, I completely lost my train of thought because I was just reading that message. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Let me try to remember. Someone in chat will tell me, but maybe I'll remember. The card thing. Yeah, so if the cards get capped at arenas or whatever, the problem I see with that is that if somebody only requests one card from day one on their account and they have level 2 everything, but they have a level 6 Buccaneer Bebe, you're telling me they're not going to be able to use that until they rank up, which they can't because their deck sucks, but they have that one card. Like, I think if you spend the money or the time to get a card higher leveled than what your arena should allow you to play it at, you should be able to play it at that level, because if you think about it, how the fuck you getting out of there? Eventually you're gonna have your cards at a higher level that could be played at a higher level, but you don't get the benefit of that extra level, so your deck isn't any better. And like, you could say get good, but some people aren't good at video games, so it would be impossible for them to progress because they just cannot get to that next tier because they're just not good enough to beat the other people. And they no longer get to use the cards that they've been gaining and earning. So why would they keep playing? Why would they spend money to buy more cards? Why would they wake up every 4 hours to get more PvP packs? Why would they open their phone every 8 hours to open 2 free packs? Why would they bother if none of that progress goes towards a deck that they can actually use, right? So you'd run into too many situations like that. I don't think that's a good idea. It's better, it just doesn't work for this game. There's a lot of things that work for other games, but they just don't work in this game. But Def Cereal, thanks for hanging out. That does it for the weekly update for the week. We're gonna be hanging out playing some more South Park after this, so make sure you stop by, or make sure you stick around for that. If you're on YouTube watching this, appreciate you for being here this long. Make sure you comment in the comments in the section below. I think it's below me, right? Below me, for the anything that you want to see on the stream. You know, if you want to see more of something, less of something, more of my face, less of my face, I mean, we can work it out. So let me know if you have any suggestions of other segments that we could add to the stream. I mean, we're sitting at about 2 hours right now, so that's actually pretty good, but we could streamline some of the other parts and add some other stuff if what's up, Floki? Thanks for stopping by, man. Some other sections or some other talking points or something like that. Or we could do, something like the Procast. Maybe every other week we do a call with some guest or I don't know. We can look at that. Fuck, you missed the comments. Oh, Sass, they were good ones. You should definitely check these ones out. And this will be on YouTube, and it'll be on the VODs on Twitch if you want to catch it. But I usually get it up tomorrow by noonish, so you can listen to it on your commute home or something. Otherwise, we're gonna take off. Peace out, everybody. We're gonna keep playing, so stick around if you're on Twitch, but if you're on YouTube, have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is while you're watching this. Later.